ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble. We are gonna run it back. What are we running back? We're running back Fortnite. We just played Fortnite. We had a nice stream. We played HG Poker, then we played Fortnite as a bonus stream. And then something happened. Something inside me kind of like it pushed a little button inside me, and it went, "You need to play this game more. This is fun. Hey, let's get our own skin." Not our own skin, because getting your own skin means you're a big streamer. You're not a big streamer. The button did a lot. When I pressed it, it was this kind of motion inside my head. And then this was happening, and then all of a sudden, I went on to the internet, and I went to DoorDash, and I said, let's get some Taco Bell. So I don't know why, but this all did happen, right? And then I did Taco Bell, and I ate it. And after I ate it, I went, that was good. And then somewhere in there, that whole thing happening, we ended up getting ourselves a battle pass or a monthly pass. I don't know the proper name for it, but basically we're Fortnite pass holders. So for the next month, we will be, and probably longer, I think, we're going to be trying to open up more skins. We'll probably buy a skin, and this way, once we get the more we play Fortnite, we'll find out kind of where we are with this whole battle pass situation. But I wanted to try it. I had never tried it before. And it's funny that I was actually just playing it that last time made me want to do that. And I played the game pretty many times, a fair amount of times. The one thing I wish they did, on the Switch too, because that's what we're playing Fortnite on the Switch too. The one thing I wish they did is put the hours that you played like they do on Steam. They show you how many hours you played. And there may be a thing in there somewhere where they do that, but it's not an obvious place to find it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble, and today we are playing Fortnite. We are. Let's have some fun. Let's kick it off. Let's just have a good time, and then we'll jump in and we'll jump out. I figure we'll do this for a little while here. I'm not looking for a huge stream for this, but I do want to give this another go. I like playing games back to back sometimes because you're feeling that flow, and it takes you a little while the first time to feel the flow, and then when you get into the second one, you're in, and so this will be fun. Let's get it. That's my new, I guess they gave me that character, which is a great character, so. And we'll go with the Fort Nightmares. I do want it ranked. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me, where I have to keep doing it again and again. But there we go. And we're just going to jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite, Van Pebble, boom, 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 boom. No need to make a long intro when you already know what you are going to do. And we're going to stream this, and like I said, this won't be like a super long stream. We'll do this for about 10 minutes. I'm kidding. We're going to have a normal regular stream, but the goal is to stream after this. So I want to have a little energy left. We will be playing, just for the people that are watching live, if anyone is. It's hard for me to know because I don't have a chat room or anything. Even though I do stream on Twitch, I don't rely on the chat thing. It's not my style. I picked the style, and this was the style that I picked. It's like for lack of a better way to say it, it's like the Howard Stern style. Except I don't have a Robin Quivers. It's like that one person talks and you kind of go along for the ride, and it's a show, and there you go. I always kind of enjoy Dr. Disrespect for that reason, even though he does collaborate with people sometimes. But ultimately, when you watch a Dr. Disrespect stream, and I'm not Dr. Disrespect, and I'm not saying that I am, but I would never be disrespectful like that. He's a top guy. But you know, we do our own thing here. We try to do our own personality. We do our own thing. But I like that he's a solo guy. And I always thought that Van Pebble rides solo. I always felt that way. Even back when I was Black Topaz Jazz, which I think I'm still Black Topaz Jazz on this game in Fortnite. I think I am. It is what it is. I mean, but this is what I like about this game. You just jump right into it. It's really nice. Take a look at the map here. Yeah, so last time we played this, we were I felt like we were just a little too jumpy last time. This time I feel like I'm right where I want to be. We were also doing a bonus stream when we played this, the last stream. This ain't no bonus stream, pal. This is the whole stream here. And now I'm a cowgirl. I like everything about this now. This is great. Utopia City. I like that. I like everything. I just like everything. Is Van Pebble on drugs? No, Van Pebble does not do drugs, by the way. In case ever anyone's wondering, it's one thing I will tell people. I don't endorse it, and I don't do it. And that's why I feel like we will be able to get a sponsor at some point. Because I'm not a drug guy. I mean, the caffeine is a drug. Yeah, we do caffeine. That's true. I do caffeine. I do caffeine. I do caffeine. I do caffeine. Sounds like I did some already. I didn't. I need to do some. I have. If you look back there, you'll see Rockstar is prominent on the shelves. Van Pebble is a big Rockstar guy. The gaming company, meh. But the gaming company is meh. I'm gonna be honest. I just really like this game, and it's funny. It's like when I play a game and I just really feel it, I'm learning to just keep feeling it. Like, keep playing it then. Because a lot of times what I would do is I would play it once, then I'd have to wait till next week to play it again. Look what I did there. That's fucking great. Dare I say that's a brilliant thing to do? By the way, this handgun thing is fucking cool as shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're fucking back, man. I'm back, man. I eat a rapper like a Pac-Man. Do you remember that? It's old school rap, man. I'm back, man. I eat a rapper like I'm Pac-Man. I biggity bring it. Straight from the cellar. Farilla. Packing more hits than Lupinella. At Swella. N-word. See, then he says the N-word, he ruins it. God damn it. Why does he have to ruin it? I remember one time I was telling this kid about rap music. Because he was a kid, but he was also a black kid. He was like a guy I worked with. And he was like, what was that song? And I was rapping the lyrics and I accidentally said, did I say N-word? I might have said the N-word. I can't believe I said that, though. But I might have. And he was just like, hey, man, what are you doing? I was like, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. Like, it really was an accident thing. The good thing about that moment is these moments in life do happen where you accidentally do it. The great thing is I wasn't streaming at the time. Isn't that great? Isn't that great that I didn't have to share that moment with the world? Part of that is just luck, and part of it is intelligence. I would never do that on a stream. And by the way, the minute that I did that, I would fucking delete the thing. I don't ever want to say anything like that. There you go. There it is. I think we've said the good things there. It's a good thing to say. There we go. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? What do you got? Anything? Let's see what we got. That's where I want to go. I want to go down there. This seems like a pretty good place to be right now. It's okay. But I'm good. I'm in good position here. Oh, excuse me. I haven't had Taco Bell in such a long time, and I gotta say, it was great. It's a guilty pleasure because I know that's not doing anything great for me, but I never really get sick from Taco Bell, and that's the beauty. I can't eat McDonald's anymore. Sorry, McDonald's, if you wanted to sponsor me at some point. I don't think I can let you do that. Look at this guy here. What the hell was that I just shot? Oh, I shot a supply drone. Hey, that was a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot, my friend. That's why I say here, man, nice shot. Nice shot, man. Shotgun? I don't want a shotgun. We don't need no shotguns. But that's the fun thing about a sniper rifle is just being able to snipe it, man. It's one of the funnest parts of this game. Of these games. These types of games. What do you want to do here? This is where you are. I mean, you're at the peak here. Ooh. Precision. Oh, you know what I want to do here is... we can get rid of that thing. Assault rifle. Yeah, I love that. These are my favorite kind of guns. Where are we, by the way? Oh, oh, shit. Okay. My bad. We gotta get the fuck out of here. My bad. Talking about my bad. My bad. Ooh, my bad. My bad. Talking about... Oh! There we go. We're in there. We're in. My health is okay. It says, oh, it's 75%. Got it. Yeah, we've got two. Look at that one. That's nice. Let's see if we can catch anybody coming in. That would be kind of interesting to catch somebody like running in and then just gun them down. Unforgivably, you know? Hey, you fucked up and now I'm taking you down. There it is, folks. We're going to have to move, though. The next one's going to be what? Yeah. Let's move it in. If we could get a car, that would be nice. See a car, gotta run. Don't see a car, gotta run. No talkie, must runny. I remember one time I was working with this one guy at a job in a kitchen, and he said to me, no talkie, less talkie, more worky. And I was like, you little fucking dork. He was a dork, too. I'm glad he did that, though, because it taught me I didn't really want to do that job anymore or work with people like that anymore. Once I quit kitchens, I really stopped seeing guys like that. And you want to talk about a nerd. Like, I'm no prize myself, but Jesus Christ, man. He wasn't even the good kind of a nerd, you know? All the bad, obnoxious qualities of a nerd, and none of the good smart, maybe a little bit of the smart stuff. But not really. Come on, get out of here. I'm in the water, I'm in the water, I'm in the water. Oh, I'm actually going the wrong way now. Ready for action, by the way. At any time. But there could be somebody on the other side of that wall going exactly what I was doing. Going, come on, we're waiting for you. You know? For sure. For sure. Little slidey slide. Nice. There's the next one. Might as well keep going, huh? Maybe we'll run into some people along the way. Hey, that's a good little trick. Because I'm always worried about somebody... I'm always worried about me jumping and then dying. And that's embarrassing when you jump and die. You jump from too high of a height. Embarrassing. Okay, this is a good place to kind of chill. Right near it, you know? This is where people are coming and going. Might be able to get somebody. There he goes. Let's see if we can get this guy. I see a guy. Somebody got killed right there, too. Let's go see what they did. What they had. Got anything good over here? Not really. Alright, we gotta move. This is perfect. Yeah, as long as you're close to it, you know? Shit, what was that? Okay. Alright, we're in top 10. That's what we want to be. We're ranked right now, so we do want to get as far as we can. I kind of like the ammo we have. I think the weapons we have are fine. I love having the sniper rifle. That's important to me. And I love where we are. Right near the trees. It's great right here. This is where you want to end it anyway. Right in this area here. Not that it's going to end here. I'm sure we'll get a little bit deeper. see what they got here. Let's see if somebody's going to be coming in. This is where we get them. See that? Look at that. People are dying in the meantime. We're going to try to make that last circle here. We will make it. I'm confident about that. Pretty confident. Yeah, we're good. Van Pebble playing it very smart. Very smart. This is where you want to be, right here. This is perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing this very, very intelligently. We're very close, but we're not going in. Not quite yet. We don't need to. We're just fine. We could go right up that patch right there. As a matter of fact, I hope we're not playing it stupid here. If we go up here... There we go. Careful, careful. The idea was, we're up here, and what we do is, we can see it from down there. Might be able to snipe somebody. Oh, we gotta move now. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We got this. We're good. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We're right in the circle. That's beautiful. Now let's see who's left of this thing here. Let's go get some. I think it's time to get some. It's time to get in there and time to mix it up a little bit. How many players are left? There's 3 players left. That means there's 2 other players that are left. And I see them over there too. There's 1 other player. And I know where he is. I think. Isn't that him right there? Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, that is as good as it gets for Van Pebble. I don't think I've ever taken second before. I may have. That was a very nice play by that guy. We're playing against good players. That was a great game for us. That's a big deal for us. We did really well. A lot of good stuff that time. That's going to rank us. That's going to rank us up a little bit. That's a well-played game. That's a well-played game by Van Pebble. And by the way, no kills. Oh, we think we had 1 kill, didn't we? Yeah. But, you know, it's not like we were... I like how we played it. You know, we weren't camping. We know not to camp. Well-played game by the VP, known as Van Pebble. A.K.A. VP. A.K.A. VP. You know, as for all video games that represent like run times, like, you know, when you play certain games, you call it a run, right? And for this game, I like a run is usually about 20 minutes in a game like this. 15, like sometimes it's 15. I mean, that's actually a decent run for me. Like usually like 15 minutes. That's a decent run time. When you think of all the games and like what it's like to get a run, like Balatro, for example, that's a run, right? You try to win a run there. Obviously, this is a different thing because you're not constantly moving a card there, playing a joker there. It's, I like this game. I'm still new to this game. Like, this game is not, by any stretch, I'm not a vet. I just happen to know this game because I used to be a big watcher of these things. I used to watch a lot of streamers. I used to watch Dr. Disrespect, a guy named... God, I can't remember half of the people that I would watch. But the Dr. Disrespect was a big one. I'm trying to think, there was another guy that I used to watch. And then, of course, like just all the big ones that you guys all know. But Dr. Disrespect, he was one of the really good ones. Like, he was really good at this. He's just good at these games for some reason. It's something about, it's like there's three things that he has. I'm trying to think what it is. Violence, speed. Oh yeah, momentum. That motherfucker is good. Props to the big doctor. Not giving props for any other reason than really he just really is good. He just really is. He does deserve his flowers. He is a good streamer, that guy. And a great, he's great at these games. He really is. This isn't the best place to be, actually. This is actually kind of a dumb thing that I did. What am I doing? This is bad. Shit. Okay, now what did you want to talk to me about? I remember you wanted to say something. What were you trying to say? Let's find out what this guy wanted to have a conversation. Let's see if I can talk to him a little bit here. You want to say something? What was it what was on your mind? It seemed you had something on your mind. Yeah. Let me clarify my point. We're in pretty good position here. Earn levels, new emote. Yeah, the emote thing I'm not that interested in, really, you know? Gotta be careful, only 38 bullets here. It's not a lot of bullets. This is what I want to do. I want to swap. Yeah, thank you. I didn't want that fucking thing anymore. Who wants to party? Who wants to party? Who wants to party? To party with your Van Pebble. Van Pebble. It does sound like a song, somebody. P-A-R-T-Y. 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 Who wants to party? Van Pebble, Van Pebble. We do. A stupid jock voice. We want to do it with you, Van Pebble. Cool, guys. Let's do some coke. Let's do blow and fucking... It just seems like that. Like that's all that shit is about, really. Let's see if it is. I mean, it just seems like that. I don't know. I like. Look at this. Look at the look at that rifle, though. Oh, you love it. We don't condone. We don't do drugs on this stream. We're not drug guy. So, just so people know where we stand with that shit. Somebody watches that and goes, yeah, man, cocaine all the way. No, fuckhead. Put your coke up your nose. Keep it away from me, rubber hose. That's the rhyme. There's a rhyme thing. I don't know. It's... You'd be surprised how many people think, like, that's the cool, like, that's a great thing, man. I won't get into it. I was going to say I see a lot of people that are doing it. You can kind of tell when people are doing that. They're extra aggressive. And, yeah. Wow, am I actually able to run up here? Nice. This would be a good place to jump and then go somewhere. Wow, I really like the scope. A lot. And you know what I like too? I'm cold. I don't get cold. So what does this stuff do? What is it supposed to do? It does something. What is it? What are you doing? What is it? What does it do? What does it do? What is it? Oh, look. There's somebody down there. It's going to be impossible to see him through the trees. This is great, though. I like this. Good spot to see shit. Oh, shit. This is dangerous, actually. People can hit you when you're up here. You're vulnerable for sure. But let's get out of here. Yeah, we did a good job turning there. I think. That's where we were, huh? Okay. Got it. Yeah, that was just getting a little crazy there. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. You know what I need? That. I needed that really bad. Hold on. Can use the gold. The gold's good. Auto shotgun, no thank you. By the way, we're right in the line here. This is beautiful. This is good, actually. The shit's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I'm not saying everybody that does, you know, that listens to that music is on coke, but I'm just saying, let's just say I know what's going on. Okay? I know what's going on. And if I hear a car playing that, I'm like, let me get the fuck out of here. It depends, actually. Oops, that was dumb. Dumb. I'm kind of out in the open here. That was helpful. Damn it! This is fun, though. This is really fun. Also, the Halloween theme is fantastic. 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 Phantasmic, you could even say. Shout out to the Switch 2, man. The Switch 2 has just made my life so much more fun. I love playing these games. You know, I have a good PC, but it just struggled. Well, it's not my PC's fault, it's my room's fault. It's finding another match. So my room is kind of hot. I've talked about it before, but basically this room was not supposed to be a single room. This room attached two houses. The house next door is owned by my house and the house next door is owned by the same guy. And basically back in the 70s, these two houses were connected by a hallway, and this room was part of the hallway. So then what they ended up doing is just making a little room out of this. But it's a small room, as you can see. It's not a big room. And that's fine, but the only problem, it's good enough to like sleep in and live in and play games in. But the problem is, it's not really designed for airflow. So it's kind of dusty in here. I have an air filter machine. You know, I may die in 2 years because of dust inhalation. I don't know. You know, and the room gets very hot. So I actually have a temperature thing here. It's 78 degrees in here, which is not a bad thing. 78 degrees is not bad. 78 degrees is not bad. But for a computer, things can get very hot very easily, very quickly. I like a room temperature to be at like 70, even though that is a little, I mean, it feels fine to me. But for the computer, yeah. So yeah, this is fun. And this is finally us realizing that this game, like, I know it's been years and years and years, but I finally realized that this is a game that, wow, this guy's good. This guy that beat me, he's a good player. Look. Oh, you got dusted by the... Ooh, look at this character right here. The backpack. The backpack. The cat, skeleton cat. Skeleton kitty backpack. Scary. Nice costume. Oh my god, this person's so good. What is that stuff supposed to do? I'll have to figure it out. Look at that. They're really good. I want to be good like this person when I grow up. You know what was a sad time? It wasn't really sad, but it was kind of like, oh no, look how good they are. When I realized I wasn't going to grow up anymore, like when I realized, like, physically you're sort of going to grow as much as you're going to grow, it was very just sad day. Because I was never a tall guy, and I always felt like, soon, man, that growth spurt's going to hit any time now. And I just never, and I liked seeing, like, you know, kids growing up and growing taller than their parents and their father. Like, my dad's always going to be bigger than me. That sucks. Like, I don't see him anymore, but, like, if I did see him, he'd be like, I'm still bigger than you, I'm motherfucker, fuck you. Well, no, he wouldn't say that. He doesn't talk like that, actually. He's Italian, so I'm doing an Italian thing, which is fucking racist. What can I tell you? Even though I am Italian, it's still a racist thing to say. It is. I apologize. I apologize. If anyone knows my dad, can you please tell him I'm sorry about that? He doesn't deserve that. He's actually a great guy. I've said this many times. My parents are awesome. They just weren't awesome for me. It's like, it just wasn't a fit. You know what I mean? It's really weird. It's like, it's... A lot of people feel this way, like, they feel like they weren't their parents, really. It's almost like they were somebody else's parents. My parents were always better parents to my friends. I wonder if people had that. No, I'm talking about like more than 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I'm fucking 50-year-old guy, so now it's like that stuff is just gone. But still, you remember a little bit. It was such a small part of my life. I wish somebody would have told me that too. You know, your childhood is such a small part of your life, even though it's an important part of your life. I can go in the snow because it doesn't matter how cold it is. Probably not the best place to be, though. It doesn't seem like there's much around here. I like this character. Really sick of that fucking gun thing I keep getting. I'm a little tired of the gun thing. The single hand gun. It's actually not a bad gun, but I don't know. I don't know. Shield potion. I like drinking like that. Have you ever tried to drink like that in real life? It's so refreshing. You just, ah! I think we finally got rid of the gun. We have a shotgun, though. I don't really want the shotgun, but shotgun's better than the... In my opinion. In my opinion, counts. Because I'm playing by myself. That's why it's great to be by yourself. Because you know what counts? Your opinion finally counts. If you're the kind of person that gets in a group of people and your opinion counts, great. I've never found that my opinion ever counted in a group setting. So that's a big reason why we are by ourselves a lot. Okay? You want to know why? There you go. It's not because I've got real problems with people. I like people. I like people. I see it. I see somebody over there. I spy with my little eye. Oh my god, are you serious? He actually hit me. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god, I'm awake now. Jesus Christ, This is definitely the week of like, god, I can't wake up. But it's also a thing that happens to me in the wintertime, I think. The weather change is tough for me. It affects me. And I feel like maybe that's an animalistic thing. Because if you think about it, the wintertime, I always thought of bears. I always think of bears when I think of winter. And it's they rest in the wintertime. They're able to. They have enough fat where they could just sit and rest. It's called hibernating, I believe. I believe that's the term. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are not sponsored on this stream, but we would like to be someday. And maybe one of these people will see what we're doing and they'll like it. And Rockstar is one of those people. If you take a look at, by the way, Rockstar, the good people at Rockstar, there's 2 cases, 2 6-packs of 12 ounce. So that's half a case, right? Case 24, right? So that's a 6-pack of these. These are big bad boys, and we drink responsibly. I do know, but I do actually, and I tell people that we don't do drugs, da da da. And when we do, and when we do drugs, it's caffeine. And we don't drink a lot of it. We're careful about it. But we keep it around. I don't burn through it, but I use it for work. It actually helps me a lot for work. In that case, I do drink 2 a day. But I work a 10-hour shift. So for me, it's like 5 hours for one, 5 hours for the other. And I'm not eating a lot of food and stuff, so it's like I try to be healthy, but Rockstar really does help. Rockstar, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very good tasting. I would say, obviously, Red Bull, man, that's the guy, you know, but Rockstar is right there. Smoking. When did rap become that trap beat thing? When did it become every fucking song was a trap beat? Jeez. I think it's because it's always been sort of the grimy thing is what people like a lot. Underground, grimy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's nasty. That's what people like. They like the nasty stuff. So I kind of get it, kind of. I don't know. I don't listen to music anymore. Just talk radio and fucking and silence is my thing. So don't go by me. Don't go by me. Ladies and gentlemen, see, my name is Black Topaz Jazz. That was my old gamer tag. We're gonna try to change it to Van Pebble on this thing. That's gonna be my next move. It takes a while. It's been a while now since we've been Van Pebble, but it takes a long time to like change everything, you know? Like my email is still the same, but I mean like changing all your social media and stuff, it takes a long time. That's why when you pick something, you kind of have to you sort of do have to know. This is my thing, you know? What are we doing? 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 I actually don't really know. Okay. Somebody just shoots me right here. Ah! Okay, I'm not mad at that. Oh, yes, I am. I don't like that. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. All right, let's settle in. Come on, we got plenty of time here. We got hours and hours to burn. Let's relax. Settle in. Let's settle in. I would like to swim to that thing, but I wonder if it's not a good idea. You know what? I'd rather get rid of the shotgun and pick up the pistol. How come that didn't happen? It didn't get rid of it. So a pistol can't replace a shotgun? I thought you could replace anything with anything. A little confused about this. It's still, you know what? I'm still learning this game, actually. Still learning it. I mean, if you think about it, it's true. We really are learning this game. I really have to remind myself, like, I don't know this game that well. I really don't. I always just jump into it, and I'm like, it seems like I'm learning a little each time. But now that we're like, I feel like now we're locked in a lot more because we played it enough times, and also we just got the the pass. And because I have the pass, that's me basically being like, okay, I'm locked in. Like, I want to learn. What is this game, you know? Like, let's get into it. Let's get a style. Let's get a skin. Let's play with emotes, I guess, or whatever. But let's lock in. Let's figure out what this game is. How am I supposed to get up the tree? How are you supposed to get up there? My cat's in a tree, and he won't come down. What's this? Wrecker revolver. Let's change our revolver that we had. Actually, yeah, let's change it with that one. It's a better one. All right, we're looking good. We're good. I feel good where we are. I don't feel like we need... But I do want to get some more stuff. I mean, I don't like my guns, really. Okay, I'm cool with that. I like having a sniper. I want to get rid of my shotgun. I don't like the shotgun. Please let me get rid of the shotgun. Why can't I get rid of my shotgun? There we go. That's pretty cool. Fuck, that's nice looking. Fuck, that's delicious. Charles with Action Bronson. Ever seen that show? Fuck, that's delicious. That's what it's called. He makes food. He's like, he's a fat guy, like a rapper, but he's been losing weight. He's done a good job of that. And he's just like super like white guy. Completely stole a style from this guy, Ghostface Killer. But no one really cares for some reason. Like, he completely just ripped off the guy's style. Like, no one seems to care about that. Like, if you're good at something, but you completely stole it from somebody. But I guess that's, you know what? I guess you could say Kobe stole Michael Jordan's style. They have, like, back-to-back videos of, like, where they show... Watch this, guys. Look at that. We see somebody here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fun when you shoot while you're doing that. They're just jumping up and down because they're trying to get away. I'm going to probably run into this person very soon. I feel like they're really close by. Yikes. dark out. It's nighttime. It's nighttime. Assault rifle. I think it's time to switch up. Oh, they're shooting at me, aren't they? Hold on, I got a better gun for this. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Careful, careful, don't waste that. Go, 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 go! Yeah! Go! Nice. Now you're the one I'm aiming at. Oh, you're so lucky, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, that's good. Relax. You're good. You're good. You're good. Just be ready. Just be ready. Damn it. 19th, though. And also, it always feels good to get it. It feels really good to get a kill. Like, look at this person, though. This person knows how to play the game. Like, at least if I'm gonna get killed, it's by somebody. At least we're seeing better quality players that are killing. I mean, guys that know how to build that like that, I'm envious, man. That I want to be able to build like that, but it's only because we haven't really tried to build. I want to say that. I don't want to make it seem like we just can't do it, man. It's like, no, I haven't even really tried. I don't spend time building, but if I could build like that guy, I would build way more. Guy, girl, whoever it is, they're a good player. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I feel good about this, and I feel good about doing this. Let's play one more of these. Let's lock in, give this one more go. One more go. And then we will play our game, our featured game of the night, which is like the big game. It's like all these other games we've been playing. It's almost like they're preambles. It's like they're like it's almost like you go to a concert and we're gonna play Hogwarts, which is like the main show. It's like you go to see the Rolling Stones, you might see a couple groups before them, but they ain't the Stones, you know? That's what it is. So one more of these things, and then we'll jump into some Hogwarts Legacy, and we'll just jam on that all night. I'll give that 2 or 3 hours of play. Probably like maybe 9 to 12. Maybe we'll go 8:30 on that one, depending on when we finish this. Let's try to go for the win here. That'd be fun. Oh, I'm so sorry I burped. You just burped right into the microphone, and I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sincerely sorry. I bought this. I bought an end table for my Switch 2, so I would have somewhere to put it. Because I was just kind of putting my Switch 2 in weird places, and now my Switch 2 is in a great place. And I put my phone there. It's like it's a real game changer. Something like an end table can be a real game changer in your life. It is, right? Like you always, like when you put a thing like that, you're like, yeah, now I know where my phone's going to be. Now I know where my Switch 2 can be, where the fan can blow on the Switch 2. It's perfect. It's perfect. All those moments I had of dreaming and thinking of like, man, it would be great to have like a table or a thing or a... And now we've got it going. Let me actually move the fan a little bit closer. I guess that's good enough. What did it do? Kick me out? It kicked me out of the bus. Get out. Well, this game, I mean, this game runs hot on the fucking Switch too. It does. It runs pretty hot. We got a fan blowing on it. But goddamn, it does run pretty fucking hot. Let me move the table a little bit closer. There we go. That'll work. Gee whiz. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Where the fuck are we now? So we're way on the edge, huh? Let's try to bring it in a little bit. We're way on the edge, as you can see. We're going to try to bring it in. We just are just on the edge of the circle. Let's try to edge a little bit closer. There we go. Boy, this is great. I like that. I love these wings. These wings. Wings. Nice. I mean, it's not a... What the fuck? It's not a bad gun, but it's just like, it's just a handgun, you know? Eh. So we're in the circle, yeah? Okay. But we need something other than a fucking handgun, though. This is really not cool. There we go. Yeah, love it. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle. very quiet. It's very quiet. Very dark as well. It's very spooky. Very, very, very spooky. But we are in, but we're going to have to move at some point. In fact, now probably, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be about that time to move. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. This might not be our last game. We might just keep going. Let's just keep going as long as we can here. It's... Well, the only way to get good at these things is to put in reps, man. That's the only way. It's the only way to understand these games. To get good, get a feel for it, you got to put the reps in. You've got to. Good. I love that they added the fish there. It's kind of like you really can't tell if it's a person. That's good. Very good. Well done. Well done, game. So that gives me the ability to come down here and just kind of... If I want to swim, I can. Good work, Van Pebble. Back and forth, back and forth. The Pebster, the Van Pebster. See that? We don't have to run. There's no rush here. It's no rush. We got all night, dude. We got all night. The auto shotgun does sound pretty bomb, though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a shotgun guy, really. But auto shotgun sounds really good. Playing very smart. Yeah, I think I see somebody. Dude, that guy was almost toast. the fuck out of here. Fuck! Damn it! God damn it! Hey, that was a good play. It was a good play. It was a good play. Oh, it just hurts you. It's just like, you're playing better now. That was good, though. And also, I suspect that maybe I didn't kill that guy. I think they did. I was kind of thinking that maybe... I know there was another gunner around. All right, let's take a look at where we are here. We haven't been playing that long, but that wasn't the intention. The intention wasn't to play this game forever. It was just to lock back in. I love the way we played today. I really do. I'm in the way we played. I loved it. So I'm good. I say let's get the fuck out of here. Let's party. Party. Yeah, let's get out of here. And the goal is to play Hogwarts. That's not just a goal. That's what we're going to do. But in the meantime, the thing that we want to do is let's get out of this stream so we can move on to the next stream. Life is but a stream. There's a method to the style here. Instead of just doing one long stream for 6 hours or 7 hours, let's just do multiple streams. This gives us more practice per stream, too. And also gives us more advertisement. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no sponsors on this stream, so we've got to do it solo dolo. On the stream. So we've got to do it solo dolo. On the stream. Dolo. Solo dolo. And what that really means is we've got to do our own advertisements. We have 51 followers. That's beautiful. I appreciate it. The new follower, thank you for coming in. This is the advertisement for Van Pebble. We've got a Twitter /X, and here we are. We basically talk about streamers and Twitter and Twitch and anything that starts with a T. No, we talk about games. We talk about sports. We talk about movies. It's just basically fun stuff. It's not political or anything, really. It's really not. It's a fun thing. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be what a social media page is, without the mean stuff. So Van Pebble is on there. You can follow Van Pebble on YouTube as well. We have 43 subscribers. We're looking to up that, of course. We have 459 videos. You're going to have some more today. You're going to at least 2 more. I think we're going to have 3 more videos are going to go up today alone. And watch the videos, like the videos, and subscribe to the videos. You can also help donate money to Van Pebble. What that money would do for me is it would buy me cheeseburgers, but also it could get me new equipment, new video games. Like we just played the game Fortnite, and we became part of the Fortnite crew, right? Well, if somebody was like, let's say somebody sent me a sub, I could use that money instead of spending my own money. So there you go. You could donate money also to Thomas Palvino on PayPal. I'm Van Pebble, but I'm also Thomas Palvino, at Thomas Palvino. That's my gamer tag from birth. I had no control over this name, but I was able to choose Van Pebble, but by then it was too late. Thomas Palvino, at Thomas Palvino. Small letters, no spaces. At Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And ladies and gentlemen, also, you can give me a Twitch sub if you like. By the way, not everybody knows this, but if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically... I actually didn't know this for a really long time. That if you have Amazon Prime, and let's say you use it for groceries or whatever, like I do, you have a free sub. I use my sub on a streamer. And that'll be the last advertisement I do, actually, is for a streamer. So yeah, just go ahead and you can send me that sub. It's pretty easy to figure out how to gift a sub or to send a sub. And like I said, you could figure out how to do it where you're not spending money. You're just using a free Prime sub. And I want to advertise this person. I just think they're a great streamer. I legit do. And I would recommend, if you want a streamer that's going to make you feel good, which is what I try to be, I think this person does a really great job as well. Her name is Asuna, and you can take a look at some of her work right here. Or she has clips. Let's show a clip. And maybe you think I'm kidding. Like, come on, what are you talking about, Pebble? Pebble, do you think this is good? Guys, picture this. You just worked a hard, long day at work. You almost got in 3 fights. Physical fights. And you weren't sure if those people had guns or not. You're tired, you're cold. It was raining all day because you live in Seattle where it just rains all day. Are you looking? What are you looking to do? This is what I'm looking for. And she's pretty and she's nice and she's really respectful. She doesn't think she's cool. She doesn't, I mean, she probably does think she's cool because she is cool, but she's very cool. Follow her. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I like to do it. I like to advertise for people. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the stream. We're going to jump into another stream here in a second. In a matter of minutes, actually, and then we'll jam that for like a couple hours. We're gonna play Hogwarts Legacy, but that was a good way to keep me going, waking me up, get me going, and that was fun. So there you have it. We played our Fortnite for the week. I think we might play again. Listen, we could play this 3 times a week now. I'm not kidding. But I figure if we do it in bursts like we were doing, like if you shoot a gun, if you hold onto the trigger, yeah, it's obnoxious, right? That's not how you shoot. You got to do it like in bursts. Brr, 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 move it, brr, move it, brr, move it, brr, move it, brr, brr. And that's what we're doing. We're doing bursts of streams for Fortnite. My aim is true, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the stream. We'll talk to you later. Catch us in Hogwarts University, where we're trying to learn our skills, become a better student, and solve a lot of problems in Hogwarts. Listen, if I was at Hogwarts, there wouldn't be as many problems, but what do you want? They wouldn't let me in. I tried to buy my way in, but they wouldn't let me in. Mr. Trump, why wouldn't they let you into Hogwarts? I don't know. I'm not a magical. They called me a mugwump. I don't know what they called me. What do they call the muggle? They called me a muggle. That was a mistake. It was a real mistake calling me a muggle. I'm no muggle. And I think I proved it but many times, but what are you gonna do? I would have run Hogwarts much better than these other people. Much better than these other people, but listen, I'm not a muggle. I know how muggles struggle. That I do know. Thank you, Mr. Trump. You've been great. Thanks for coming on the stream. Such an honor. He's already gone. He's on his jet stream. Donald Trump sometimes we do get celebrities. They come very quickly though. But that's one of our favorite celebrities. It's one of our favorite celebrities, and we love him so. And we love playing video games. It's such a fun thing to do. Imagine getting paid to play video games. That's the dream, isn't it? Some people do it, and they take it. I know sounds like I'm trying to talk like Trump, but I'm not. But you know, it's funny. There was a period of time when everybody sounded like they were talking like Trump because it's easy to slip into it. Really, it's a relaxed way of talking, isn't it? It's more of like when you're relaxed, you can do it. You can move your head back and forth. It's very easy to do that dance too. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to talk about Donald Trump. No, we're not. We do. From time to time, we get a celebrity on here, and it's only because I am not an impressionist. You know, there's a guy named, I forget the guy's name, is Mist or something like that. He does great impressions. But I don't do impressions. But I do impressions, but I'm not good at them. But I do them anyway. Why not, right? There's a lot of things I do in life that I'm not good at, but I do it anyway. I could argue that I'm not that great at video games, but I do it because I want to be good at it. I mean, if I, like, honestly, to be honest with you, I don't think I'm really that great of a gamer. I make too many mistakes, and I think there's something about me that I think I'm good at being focused. I'm good at focusing, and I'm good at paying attention, and once I mess up, I'm good at getting back on track. But I do have trouble finding out what to do sometimes. Like yesterday, I was playing a game called Remnant. Something about ashes or whatever. I don't even know. But it's a great game, don't get me wrong. And I'll play it again, but I don't remember the name of it, and I don't care. But for the sake of the story, I'll just say it was called Remnant, the first one. And I was playing the first one because eventually I want to play the second one, and I just feel like you play the first one first. That's just how you do it. Unless the first one came out in 1988 or something like that, you play the first one, and then you play the second one. That's how it works, right? That's how we do it with Path of Exile, which you'll see either tonight or tomorrow. We're going to play Path of Exile, the first game. And the second game is the one that's really popular. And the second game is the whole reason why I was excited for the game in the first place. And then I bought the first game and started playing it. And I was like, I liked it, but I was like, I don't know, what are we doing? And then the more I played it, I was like, oh, this is like World of Warcraft. I never played World of Warcraft. And so Path of Exile is my World of Warcraft. So in about 10 years, when I'm like 60, because I'll be 60 in about 10 years, and hopefully I'll still be streaming, people will be like, did you play World of Warcraft? You're an old guy. And I'll be like, I played Path of Exile. That was my World of Warcraft. And in 10 years, that'll be a bragging right. People will be like, he's the guy that played Path of Exile. That guy right there. He knew about Mercenaries League. That's Van Pebble. Don't you know him? He used to do a bad Trump impression on the stream. It's great. I've done some, we'll do more impressions. Don't worry, you're going to get more. But we're going to go to, I was going to say we're going to go to sleep. We're not. Not even close. No, we're going to go do some shit. I'm just going to go chill for like a half hour. Probably smoke a cigar, cigarillo. And then we're going to come back ready to go. And we're going to play Hogwarts Legacy. Shout out to Rockstar Drinks. They're not a sponsor, but they are sure great. And we appreciate them letting us, hold them up and go, this is great. If anybody has a problem with me having their product, please let me know. I'll put tape on it or something. I will. That's what they used to do in movies. In movies, you know what they would do? They would take a piece of tape. And then they would do this. See this? No idea what this is now. No idea. What is this? I don't know. It looks like a gold can. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? That looks like you're drinking some kind of a drink with black tape on it. Nobody knows what it really is. You can't read that small writing. Huh? Everybody recycles. You can't prove that. You can't prove that it's Rockstar. That is fucking delicious, though. And if I do, and if I do, and if we do, and if we do get Rockstar as a sponsor, we will want the black tape edition. Van Pebble, you thought of it all. That's right, folks. I like to play stupid, but really, I'm a really smart guy. Thanks for watching the stream today, guys, girls, people, everybody, cats and dogs. Cats love my fucking show, by the way. You know those people that have the cats and they have pets that watch TV with you? Isn't that cute? You know what would really rock my world? If somebody, if this really did happen, I gotta tell you, this is, I would just think it was funny because it's an ego stroke to really want this. But it would be funny if somebody sent me a clip of me on the screen. Somebody just do it because it's funny. It would be funny. I have no ego when it comes to streaming. I'll be honest. I just want to be good at this. I want to feel like I'm getting better at games. I want to feel like I'm giving people good content that's like soulful, spiritual, and goddamn good, you know? I want to feel like you're eating some collard greens with a little fucking cornbread, you know what I mean? Like you're in Louisiana. That's what I want people to feel. This is fun. This is the fun part of the stream where I get to just enjoy myself. We're having a good time today. Thanks for joining us. This is where we roll off into the sunset. Thank you, folks. Thank you. And by the way, this is also where people can just enjoy a little fucking... Right? This is fun at the end of a show. This is what the end of any show should be like this. Not specifically this, but... Absolutely. But I really like this too. This is cool. Look at that. That's nice. One time I had a cool thing where there was like really chill music. It wasn't like this is, I like this because it's a little more like upbeat, but we were listening to something and it was like really chill, and there was like jellyfish swimming, and it was a panoramic view of the ocean. I think panoramic is the word there. If I'm wrong, sorry. That's my goal too, is to be more fluid verbally. That's why streaming is good, because it teaches you, it helps you get into that pocket, because there's nothing worse than talking and then not knowing, being able to find the word. And that's why, you know, I'm American, like I should be able to fluently speak English so I can like find that word and jam it in, you know? That's why I'm always amazed and proud when I see somebody who doesn't speak English as a first language really doing well, like streaming wise, getting the views and stuff. Not that it's all about views, but like when you see him and you can like XQC, how the fuck did he do that? I mean, he's getting way better. I feel like his vocabulary has improved. It doesn't seem like he struggles for words though. It doesn't seem like he struggles for words. So anyway, he speaks English well. He actually does speak English well. I don't know what the deal is with that guy. I don't know what it is about XQC. It is hard to understand him sometimes. But we love XQC. This isn't about XQC. No. It's much deeper than that, my friends. Believe it or not. It's about you. It's about me. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you so much, folks. Would you go to this club? If you saw a club like this, honestly, I would. This kind of looks like a cool place to go. This is a place in Bulgaria that we go to. It's called the Trapezoid Square place. Why do they call it Trapezoid Square places? Because there's a trapezoids and squares all over the place. Pay attention, what are you, fucking stupid? This is cool. Thanks, guys. And girls, cats, dogs, lizards, elephants, and llamas. And the Dalai Lama. Ladies and gentlemen, see you later. See you in about 20 minutes. Peace. Peace.